Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 5 of my university challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it's very early on Monday, and we have some homework still left to be done. Mainly Norah, but not only Norah, some of the others need to do their homework. I have actually made up a little sheet where I can try and keep track of it instead of having to constantly look at the Sims. Instead, I have to look at my sheet. So Norah, I'm trying to make a priority of her getting the homework done for her classes that are today, which this should be her second one, and then her first class is not until 11 anyway, so she has a little bit of time. We do have some Sims who have 8 a.m. classes, but I think for the most part, most of them are done all their homework. But obviously Declan is not. He's sitting there doing his homework, and I'm just going to take a quick look. Yeah, Nora's the one who she has one homework done. This is her second one, and look, Declan's on his last one. And I think Freddie has some homework still to do from what I'm seeing here. So let's check in with Freddie, because he was doing homework and it looks like he got up. So let's check. Oh no, he must have been working on his homework. So that's why I didn't check it off. But now he's done that homework and I can check off that he has done that homework. Yay for Freddie. So, and that was tomorrow's homework anyways. Well, the homework for tomorrow's class that he had to do. And I think we had some Sims like needing some fun, and we should probably take a look at their needs to make sure that if they need to anyone look at them all. I think most of them are just, I'm guessing, having fun. I don't know about Bonnie though. Well, she's finished. And Declan is doing his homework. So she got her draft done. So yay for her. And her needs are okay and her fun is okay. And she has her classes split between the 2 days. And her first class isn't till 11 either. It's Abigail, Colleen, Edward, and Grant. So 4 of them have 8 a.m. classes. On Mondays, I should say. Oh no, it's a holiday. I think I'm going to edit it and get rid of this day off work. We don't want that. I don't know if that might interfere with them going to classes, and I don't really want that. And now that I do that, I'm actually just going to get rid of these holidays, because this was when we were doing super teens and they were, I guess it's what's come along. I think I did shorten the seasons. So we're just going to delete these there, since they're just ones I created anyways. We're just going to delete any of these summer holidays in this 3-week period, because we don't need that. Can't do it with today, but we'll just make it. I'm not going to delete all the holidays, but I just, given they're just ones I created, we're gonna delete them. And Bonnie, do you need some fun? You know what? Why don't you rally the troops? Club gatherings, rally the troops before we have to go. And you're doing some painting. Very good. And today, I'd like to take them. I think today we need to check with someone who's at Bright. Well, we have the Brainiacs who meet at the end of the day, and then we also have, I believe, this is what I'm trying to, let me look before I say, there we go, we got some classes starting in an hour like I expected. Okay, so here. So the Art Society is at 3 p.m. So we want to go to get them, all 3 of them I'd like to be in the Art Society, because I like that one, and I'd actually like all 3 of them to be in the Debate Guild also. And then I'd like all of the Foxbury students to be in Brainiacs. But we already put our 2 who we wanted to be in the Bot Savants in there. Like I said, I find that one, I don't like it as much, but it made sense for them because of their career, their degrees that they have. That they have a focus on robotics for them. And yep, so we got here up there, Abigail, Colleen, Edward, and Grant are all with 8 a.m. classes. So I guess, I was going to say let's go fast, but it's only Norah, I think, who has homework left to do. I think everybody else at this point looks like they have finished their homework. So let's check with her as to what. So she's doing the Go homework for Go Figure, and we can select it here. So she does have the one more homework left to do after that. And given she doesn't have class until 11, it might be actually a good time for her to do hers. But perhaps she should scrubberoo herself first. And let's check in on the rest of them to see if any of them need that too. So, Abigail. I mean, oh, you're already at class. We'll leave you there. We'll leave you there. And you weren't really that bad anyways. And Colleen. Oh, you should stop and go to class. Yeah, really you should go to class. So we're going to say take notes. I find take notes or actively listen. I don't really notice much difference between the two. And all right. So who? Grant, you need to stop. You were studying. Oh, you studied too much. Sorry. And we'll get rid of this scrubberoo. We don't want it really there. I'm going to need to do better on keeping track of that, I have to say. So she is now there, so we're going to take notes. He should have a broom, so he should get there quickly, at least. Hopefully. He's late. He definitely is going to have to take notes. I don't know where Declan is going. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, finally. So we're going to take notes for him. But he was late, so I'm going to make a note that, you know, he was my fault. He was late. He was late, but we also had him take notes. And all the others took notes too. And like I said, I don't know the difference between actively listen and the other. So Norah, you actually do have more homework, but you are a little bit hungry too. So let's rally the troops. You're doing some dance in there. That's going to help your fun, so you can do that. I probably shouldn't have had you rally the troops since you need to really get some fun there. Oh, don't rally the troops with Freddie. Freddie's going to school, going to class. Bonnie, you're not going to class, so why don't you do the rallying the troops? Clubs, club gatherings, rally the troops. Because Freddie is going to class. And your class is not for another couple of hours, so we should have you do your final homework so that we get it done. And we can make a note that you've got what you've got done. Done. So Edward is going to get something sent for him. And we gotta, now Freddie's getting something sent. In some ways, that's all really Edward should do, is he should just do a few of these artifacts in a week instead of actually having a freelance career and just register as self-employed, because that's what makes the most sense. It suits what he does, and we get these here, and it makes way more money than any freelance job. So I may just do that. Okay, so what was Grant's message? Okay, so he still got a good message probably because he took notes. So even though it was late, that's like the best message you can get. And I assume the rest would have got it too, because they were on time and they took notes. So yay, that worked out okay at least. So they had the best results from their class. Now Declan, you're busy dancing. Well, maybe I'm going to edit this holiday because this grilling, this barbecuing is kind of a nuisance. And even traveling is a nuisance. Maybe we'll just let them open presents and get rid of this, and then that'll be easy. That's an easier one to do. But we'll worry about it at the end of the day. So she needs to take notes. Freddie is at class, and he needs to take notes. So this was a 9:30 class, which Grant also needs to go to, a 9:30 class. And there, he's there. So we're going to have him take notes. So they're all taking... Nope, Edward. So they're all taking notes. So there's 4 of them at this 9:30 class. And so then we have some more going at 11. So they're just kind of going through the day. I don't know that I'll show every day them going to class like this, because it may get just kind of boring. You can let me know what you think. For now, I will show it. And we got some royalties. Yay for that. So Declan, I think you wanted to do a track. And your class, I'm just going to look here because it's easier. So you have a class in 53 minutes. That's what I want to know. So why don't you release that track? And you can produce a new track, because even though yours is... The advantage of actually not living in the neighborhood where the school is that you have, like, up until when the class starts to go. Whereas those who live in the neighborhood, they tend to get there an hour ahead. But luckily, if you have them doing something you notice in time before they have to go, because we have brooms, because they're spellcasters, they can get there very quickly. I tried using a bike, and I didn't find it very useful when I first did it. So, you, Bonnie, let's check your work. We're not going to really bother with anything there. And so, Edward has got to level 2 of parenting, I guess, from his class. I would have thought he would have got a little bit more than that. Do we have a parenting boost for our club? Let's check. We do not, so we're going to select it. Probably because by the time we got enough points to get the parenting boost, Norah probably had already maxed the skill and it wasn't necessary to get it. So we just never bothered. Okay, so let's check our messages. So we got turned in confidently. Great, 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 great. So they all did great. And now we have the next set going to their 11 a.m. class, which we know Norah is one of those. And she's going to transport a light to the door. So is Declan. So we're going to go through here and take notes. Take notes. Take notes. Take notes. So it's like 4 every time. 4 and 4. Now I'm just making sure I do have this. So I don't want them to actually get an umbrella because I've had problems with umbrellas. But we will leave it for now. And I was thinking of getting rid of all of these perfect plants and they can plant stuff they brought from their own garden because it doesn't really... I'm just curious what's on here. No orchids. But I would just like supersell to get the money off, and then I would just put it into the inventory and plant our own trees, and then when we leave I would like swap them so that they leave the garden that was here and they take their garden with them, because when they leave they can take stuff in the family inventory because they won't be staying unless someone chooses to stay in the home, which is another option. I mean, maybe a couple of the kids will want to stay here because of, you know, Edward's going to be a professor, so maybe he would like it in this neighborhood. Perhaps. All right, so let's go. We have, they could be doing their homework, but I'm just going to leave them. And Grant is here, and he needs some fun, and he needs to clean himself up. So let's come here and let's scrubberoo and check if he has any more classes today. No, his were done. He would only had them in the morning. So he can scrubberoo himself, and then he should probably, you know, play a little bit to get his fun up. Let's make sure he did get that successful. So we'll play the refugee to help you have some fun. Freddie, are you about to go to class? Are you thinking about a family member? Confidently, 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 confidently. So we got our bills. Oh, they're quite high. Because that would already be taking into account. I would assume they all have the frugal trait. And maybe I never got that because it wasn't so necessary on our old lot. No, they don't. I'll have to probably get that before next week. They have like oodles of points. They could easily all have the frugal trait. She has it because with her it mattered. But by the time they were older, it probably wasn't that big a deal because we had a micro lot and their bills weren't very high anyways. So she must have a class later on today because her first one was at 11. So it's at 3 p.m. So she's home, so we're going to have her pay the bills. And then we're actually going to take a look and see if we have gifts in anybody's inventory. There we do. So we don't need to buy any. We can just drag them out. And then she can just add some presents because we'll open them later. This was just because I didn't want to... You can't delete a holiday once it's started, so I just figured I would leave it and just modify it to make it easier. Reminds me she should probably produce a new track. And then burn that track. And I've been thinking about that. I would not have, what she want to do here? She wants to give a gift. Oh, well, we'll see. I'll pin it for now and see how it goes. So we're gonna, well, I'll keep an eye on this. Okay, so we have some at school, at classes, so we need to take notes. And it is 1:30, so I'm gonna make sure no one else should be there. 2 is all that's supposed to be at class at 1:30. Yay. And like I said, I'm gonna let her do this until it levels up, till she levels up her skill, and then we will burn it. Once she's maxed the skill, I won't worry about it at all. So we do have 3 o'clock classes for some people. So I'll just leave them to do their own thing, and then we can, like, when they get home, we'll open our presents. Or maybe not. Hers starts an hour. We'll go do the Brainiacs, and we'll go do the art club, and then we'll come home, and then we may go do a lecture. Is it taking a while for you to level up? I guess I'm not used to you guys having, oh, she leveled up her magic. So we're gonna, while in the magic realm, she's extremely powerful and protected from death by overload, etc. But this is in the magic realm. You know, I think I'm gonna do this one, which is practicality. Practical spells and potions always succeed when Sim is in a normal spellcaster charge range, and failure is greatly reduced in charged and overcharged rate states. I should have been getting this like a long time ago. No wonder my potions always fail. If I'd got that, and I will probably do that for the others. So she's maxed it. So we're gonna burn the track, and then we're gonna come here and we're gonna rally the troops. See, she can't release... Oh, she can release it. I thought she already had one ready. I wouldn't have left her doing it for so long, to be honest, if I'd remembered. Yeah, we're planning on doing that. Making sure they're taking notes. That helped her hunger. Good. And... yeah. So... what are you doing? Playing Blick Block. Well, your fun is max. That's not really very practical or useful or what, any of those things. So we're going to Scrubberoo to get you up a little bit. And you should be going to, I don't know where you're going. Oh, to release that track. All right. I'm assuming the ones who are still out have other classes, but I should double check. So Bonnie, she does have a 3 p.m. class. And Edward is done for the day, so he should come home. I think this is just telling us who has classes. So if anyone is still out and doesn't have a class, we're going to bring them home. So Grant is done, I'm pretty sure. Take notes. Take notes. Take notes. Take notes is already done. And Abigail, you may as well come home and do your homework at home. I think that's better. And you should come home. Let's just look. And then now that you're home, you need some fun. So we're going to let you watch the cooking channel. Probably you'd rather watch sports, really. Let's get real. Edward, your fun is okay. So you should come, you can watch a little bit, watch the current channel, and your fun, you need to Scrubberoo yourself, so you should do this, and summon, oh, because there's a holiday, we can't do that. Okay. We could try that, maybe, if we have time on the weekend. And see how it works not in Sulani, because I wouldn't have thought it really worked not in Sulani. So you can watch this channel too. And we'll go fast. There we go. And she got to she leveled up. And Edward, now that you haven't even maxed your fun yet. Is this TV not good enough? Do we need a better TV? Okay, so you are home. So what I should do is make sure that everybody got good confidently. And I didn't check the class before, so we're going to do it here. Confidently. So it looks like everybody did get that message that we can see. So we're just going to go with that. So now that everybody's home, we probably should rally the troops one more time. And she doesn't work, I'm pretty sure, until Thursday. Let's look at her actual work. Yeah, she doesn't work till Thursday. She'll be late for work on Thursday, but she doesn't work till Thursday. And we are going to go out and about and try and join these organizations, but I think we're going to do that in the next part. And then we're going to like do the opening of presents and get back to like the work of homework and all those fun things. So that is going to be it for this part. Leave a like if you like the video. It really helps with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.